风平浪静。欢迎光临猫尾酒馆。哎呀，旅行者和派蒙真是稀客啊！还有这位炼金术士砂糖小姐，真是好久不见了。不过已经说过很多次了，虽然你出价很高，但是想要购买我们家店员毛发这种事，还是
不是玛格丽特小姐？这次不是为了之前的砂糖。你之前只是为了验证一些猜想，玛格丽特小姐，我们这次其实是为了七圣召唤而来的。
居然是七圣召唤啊！刚才正好聊起了这件事，毕竟最近为了玩七圣召唤来猫尾酒馆的人越来越多，不如专门安排为玩家们进行服务的家伙。说起来，你们之前也见过。
我们之前也见过。
对，就是小王子啊！你看，让猫尾酒馆的猫来为各位玩家服务，不是正好吗？
容我为大家翻译。小王子大人是这么说的：玩家是太宽泛的称呼，那些热衷于以牌决斗之人，应称其为牌手。
好吧。那么之前似乎没有介绍过，这位就是专门为牌手们提供引导服务的小王子和树云。
玛格丽特小姐，怎么能这么说呢？能够引导诸位牌手的，只有身为最强决斗者的小王子大人。只不过凡俗的牌手无法理解小王子大人一举一动的深意，不得不通过我与诸位沟通。我只是小王子大人的管家罢了。
哇，又出现了能听懂动物说话的人。
怎么能简单的以动物概括小王子大人呢？小王子大人是特殊的，独一无二的。你们这样说是对小王子大人的冒犯。什么？树云啊，在凡俗之人眼中，我与普通的猫别无二致，被误解也是常事，说得太过分了。是我僭越了。
居然能够和猫进行交流，难道是因为语言中枢被改造过吗？就一下猫叫，真的能听出这么多东西吗？
毕竟我与小王子大人通过七圣召唤的神圣决斗达成了心意相通，我也相信牌手们一定能通过卡牌决斗互相理解。
通过七圣召唤的决斗就可以达成心意相通吗？总觉得没法相信。
总之，如果是七圣召唤相关的事，都可以询问树云，询问小王子。虽然很想亲自为你们做出讲解，不过到了每天散步的时间了，不如就让小王子跟你们玩一局牌来学习规则吧。
就如同高超的武者能够洞悉敌人的意图，这种牌局实在是与身为顶尖牌手的我不太相配，恕我拒绝。小王子大人是这样说的。
明明就是你不想打吧？那我们不跟小王子玩，跟你玩好了。
抱歉，因为遇到了小王子大人如此伟大的牌手，我立誓，从那一天起，我的手仅为持牌而生，不再进行对决了。
哎呀，既然小王子不愿意，那也没有办法了。这样吧，小迪奥娜，
又有什么事？先说好，我可是很忙的。怎么最近到店里玩七圣召唤的人，每个人都要顺便喝点酒？他们知不知道玩游戏最重要的就是保持理智啊？真是的，都不知道游戏和喝酒都要适可而止吗？
怎么说呢？作为店长，听到这样的消息还挺开心的。哎呀，这不是看你辛苦，所以让你休息一下吗？ 过来给两位客人讲解下七圣召唤的规则吧。
这算哪门子的休息啊！我才不要呢！哼！而且就这样接受这些无所事事的大叔在酒馆里打七圣召唤了吗？岂不是让店里的酒也更畅销？如此一来，蒙德的酒业不是也要更上一层楼？可恶！为了摧毁蒙德的酒业，当务之急就是摧毁七圣召唤在蒙德的传播。
话不能这么说呀，就像小迪奥娜之前说的，为了胜利就得保持理智，求胜的欲望就将战胜饮酒的欲望。小王子大人所言极是，迪奥娜小姐，传播七圣召唤不仅不会妨碍您摧毁蒙德酒业的梦想，反而还是一种助力呢。
真的是这样吗？
就当是这样吧。好了好了，两位客人都等急了，调酒的工作就暂时交给树云吧。
树云身上背负着更为重要的使命。
调酒的工作就交给树云了。
好吧。
既然如此，我们到那张空着的桌子那儿去吧。
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards. Yeah, we need a practice deck. Can't you just let us use one? There's no such thing. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
All right, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yup. So, are you ready to start? All right, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew, pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours! Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round. These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills. Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again. Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on, give it a try. That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to win. As much as we'd like to attack again, it seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round. All right! Here we are, a fresh new round! Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need, after all. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll! Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them. When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy. Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst, but we're still 1 short. Never mind, let's start with a normal attack instead. Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill. Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your powerful elemental elemental
Time for retribution!
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up, it's time for your second character card. Oh, it seems like any move by Kai is going to cost quite a lot of cryo dice. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Dodge this!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered standby characters. Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke. You can spend one elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Switching characters. Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke. All right then, now that D-Luke is our active character, it's time to use his skill. Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the Melt Elemental reaction. When triggered, Melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go! Genius Invocation's elemental reaction system is pretty cool, huh? Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand. Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack. Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. And this card isn't useful right now, so we might as well use it for elemental tuning. Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. Ingenious Invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice. Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught. Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! What? Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What? Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
This will be interesting.
Look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick. Free of charge. You can preview your opponent's actions. That is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. May victory be yours! Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Freeze! Let's finish this swiftly.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
What?
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here? You have slow reactions. Wait, are you copying me? Shut up. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card?
It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
the Diluc character card.
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genie's Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the cat's tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. Good. Then I'll take my...
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you. Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with...
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. All right.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end. Musa!
I want to help. Animal test 6308.
Freeze!
Module 75!
Cool it! This will be interesting. Freeze!
According to the rules, it costs dice and energy to unleash an elemental burst.
Don't get frostbite! I'm not done.
Darn, I didn't factor that into the equation.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. This doesn't look good.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Okay, one character card defeated.
There can be no excuse for this.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Stand clear. Need to make adjustments. I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters...
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments, but I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score, and the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
I see. So you have now grasped the rule.
That's right. Paimon?
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as... Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. Yes, although to become an official and...
So, you have to...
The duel, I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match...
Same way you can...
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. But first things first, Shuyen. Before... Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was...
Oh, that's right! The soul of it. So the casket of...
Well... Actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called caskets of...
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next! The reason they can sense...
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing...
Darn! What a letdown. Alright,
All caskets of tone probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them... Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your casket of tomes. Use it to find another player.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the...
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an excellent plan.
Take it easy.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your cast...
So this is...
That's right, a purpose-built case for your card deck that can eat...
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail. You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while. Thanks. There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Aha! It's you!
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players! But we have to pass the test first, so we need to beat 3 players in a duel. Our casket of tomes led us to you.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty. Are you quoting the Knights of Favonius? So be it. Then let the duel begin.
I want to help. Stand clear.
This will be interesting. Dodge this! Don't push your luck. Freeze!
Gosh, I lost. Let's play again when you have some...
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna...
Defeat the opponents I have arranged, not just Prince.
She won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
What ho, fellow voyager of the stellar void. Yes, even I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by dueling desire, be released from your shackles into the glorious arena of gladiatorial combat. Step forth, O brave challenger. Your princessin grants you an audience. Hearken well. The wretched clock chimes yet again, as the declining light of the day grows dimmer still.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little...
Your opponent sound. That's what Prince said.
Paimon knew it! It's Fischl and I!
Who else but the princessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite this path is a treacherous one. It must be tread with great caution. For eternal doom and damnation are but one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the princessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Oh, is that right?
Indeed. Mein Fräulein has watched many games of Genius Invocation
Oh, that's true. Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did...
The princessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of secrets.
Mein Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents.
So there's a lot on the line, huh? Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out of this duel as an official TCG player!
Indeed.
The princessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immanakreich. Yet still you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Mein Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your...
I shall not lose, Oz! What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to make an enemy of me, the Princessin de Verurtelung, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate that shall sound out the traveler's requiem? Then I say it is time to see what you are made of.
I can do it.
Dodge this!
Stand clear.
Let's light it up!
Ready when you are. Cool it!
Get out of here!
Don't get frostbite.
Out of the way!
I can do it.
Let's light it up!
My research has failed.
This is just my...
Now see what happens to those who dare defy the Prinzessin!
I'm not done.
What happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path!
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
Ready when you are.
I summon thee!
This doesn't look good. Time for retribution!
One shall descend once again.
Impossible! Ugh! The cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my vision. Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
What a truly ingenious plot, and what an exciting duel to witness.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG player.
Yeah! Oh, Sucrose, you're back! Does that mean...
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel, so I came over to watch.
Nice! Sucrose won too as well! Great work!
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes, that not a single one of them may be left standing.
Mein Fräulein wishes to give you a...
Wow, it's Fischl's character card!
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a big...
Nothing would delight me more.
One other thing. When I got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was...
No card game in the world has a card like that! Paimon bets it's some kind of prize from... Let's go get...
With 3 electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hrafnavine, to my side. Heed my invocation!
But, Mein Fräulein, I have been by your side all along.
I mean in the game, Oz.
Then, I'll use Chaotic Entropy to invoke a large wind spirit. That deals increased damage when it carries an element other than Animo. So...
Oh! So be it! One shall not be swayed by such a feeble attack!
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. The first thing, this handbook tells you exactly what you need to do. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, that's it, really. If there's any... Yes, indeed, I'm quite sure they will. Hope you have fun playing
You want to play a game? This will be interesting. Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Let's go.
Dodge this! Dodge this!
Let's go.
Couldn't break the curse.
I see you've played this one before.
Shadows of fate!
I can do it. Animo test 6308.
I'm not done. I'm feeling the heat.
Enhanced Animo Module 75.
My reckoning. Let's go.
Take it easy.
Oh, understood.
I want to help.
Ready when you are. Freeze!
Steady as stone. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation. It's now or never. As a dutiful maid would.
Let's go.
I am a disgrace to the night. It's fine. Just a minor setback.
This will be interesting. Cool it!
Let's go.
I still have a shot.
We are all but one.
Oh, I lost. I need to improve.
All right, let's go for a round. All right, let's go for...
The threads of your fate lie in my hands. Oz, reveal thyself! I want to help. Test 6308. In the name of the Prinzessin! I summon thee!
Keep back!
I will protect you. I must leave no stone unturned.
Get back!
I can do it. Stand clear. Mark II!
As you wish.
Nice and spicy!
As a dutiful maiden.
Water!
Not bad.
Take me.
Interesting. Where did I go wrong? Good game.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
No rest for the wicked.
I can do it. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Enhanced Animal Module 75!
Leave it all to me.
threads of your fate lie in my hands.
I summon thee!
I want to help. Stand clear. Stand clear. Absorption test. The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
No rest for the wicked.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.